Hey there, folks! Welcome to a journey like no other, where the ocean sparkles like a million diamonds and the air carries the whispers of ancient tales. Today, we're diving into the heart of the Pacific Ocean, a vast expanse of blue that cradles one of the most enchanting destinations on Earth. Welcome to Fiji, a place that's synonymous with luxury vacations, pristine beaches, and a vibe so relaxed it feels like time slows down here. But don't let the serene beauty fool you. Beneath the surface of this tropical paradise lies a history as wild as the ocean waves. We're talking tribal wars that shaped the islands, tales of cannibalism that might make your hair stand on end. Don't worry, we'll keep it PG. And enough dramatic twists and turns to rival the fiercest tropical storm. Fiji's past is a whirlwind of culture, conflict, and transformation. So, slap on some sunscreen, grab a fruity drink with a little umbrella in it, and get ready to soak up the sun and the stories. We'll explore the vibrant traditions that still thrive today, from the rhythmic dances to the intricate crafts that tell tales of the past. Together, we'll uncover how Fiji transformed from a land of tribal clashes and ancient rituals to the laid-back, sun-soaked haven we know and love today. Let's dive in. Our story begins a long time ago, before Instagram, before reality TV, even before the invention of sunscreen. Ouch! The first Fijians, known as the Lapita people, were skilled navigators who sailed from Southeast Asia around 3,500 years ago. Imagine paddling across the vast Pacific in a canoe. No GPS, no compass, just the stars, the waves, and a whole lot of hope. These intrepid explorers brought with them their culture, their skills, and of course their love for coconuts. They settled on these idyllic islands, fished in the crystal-clear waters, and probably perfected the art of napping in a hammock. Now, life on these islands wasn't always sunshine and rainbows. As more settlers arrived and formed different tribes, things got a little tense. Imagine sharing a studio apartment with your siblings for centuries. Things are bound to get a bit heated. Tribal warfare became a regular occurrence. And yes, it's true, folks. Cannibalism was a part of their ancient rituals. It wasn't a daily dining option, more like a special occasion gone very wrong. Thankfully, times have changed, and you can now enjoy a delicious Fijian feast without worrying about ending up on the menu. Fast forward to the 17th century, and guess who decided to crash the party? That's right, the Europeans. With their maps, their compasses, and their insatiable curiosity, they set sail into the vast unknown. The Pacific Ocean, with its endless horizons and mysterious islands, became the ultimate playground for explorers. And Fiji? Well, it was about to get some unexpected visitors. European explorers with their fancy ships, their thirst for adventure, and oh boy, their uncanny ability to disrupt just about everything. They weren't just looking for new lands, they were chasing spices, wealth, and glory, but in their wake they often left behind a trail of change, some good, some not so much. Dutch explorer Abel Tasman was the first to stumble upon Fiji in 1643, probably while looking for a shortcut to the spice markets. Imagine the surprise of his crew when they realized they'd found a cluster of islands instead of a direct route to riches. Tasman's journey marked the beginning of European curiosity about Fiji, though it would take years before they returned in earnest. We've all been there, Abel, lost off course and wondering how to explain it to the boss. But hey, at least he got to name a few places along the way. Captain James Cook swung by later in the 1770s. By then, European exploration was in full swing, and Cook was one of its most famous faces. His voyages were meticulously planned, and his encounters with the Pacific Islands were often documented in great detail. Fiji, however, was still a bit of a mystery to him. Let's just say the initial encounters between the Fijians and the Europeans were a bit like that awkward first date, a lot of misunderstandings, some nervous laughter, and a fair share of cultural missteps. The Fijians, with their rich traditions and strong sense of identity, were understandably cautious about these strange visitors. There were some cultural faux pas, and, well, a few raised eyebrows, but these early interactions set the stage for a complex relationship that would evolve over the centuries. Fiji was no longer just a dot on the map, it was becoming a part of the European imagination. Over time, the Europeans' presence grew, and by 1874, Fiji, tired of being caught in the middle of everyone's empire building, decided to become a British colony. It was kind of like that friend who constantly gets roped into doing the dishes after a party. Sometimes it's just easier to join the winning team. The British brought their love for tea, cricket, and most importantly, their knack for administration. They abolished cannibalism, thank goodness, established sugarcane plantations, and introduced a whole new way of life. After almost a century under British rule, Fiji finally gained its independence in 1970. It was a joyous occasion, marked by traditional ceremonies, a whole lot of kava drinking, which is Fiji's version of a welcome drink, but, with fewer tiny umbrellas and a newfound sense of national pride. Since then, Fiji has been busy building its own identity, a vibrant blend of indigenous traditions and modern influences. And hey, they even have their own rugby team, which in the Pacific Islands is basically the equivalent of winning an Olympic gold medal. So, here we are in the 21st century, and Fiji has blossomed into a world-renowned tourist destination. Once a remote cluster of islands, Fiji has transformed into a paradise that attracts millions of visitors every year. Its allure lies not just in its natural beauty but in the unique blend of culture, history, and hospitality that it offers. Those beautiful beaches? Oh, they're real. Stretching for miles, these white sandy shores are kissed by the gentle waves of the Pacific Ocean. It's the kind of place where you can lose track of time, letting the rhythm of the tides dictate your day. The crystal clear waters? Even more stunning in person. Beneath the surface lies a vibrant underwater world teeming with life. Coral reefs, colorful fish, and even the occasional sea turtle make snorkeling and diving here an unforgettable experience. And the Fijian people? Honestly, they're some of the friendliest folks you'll ever meet. Their warmth and generosity are legendary, and it's not just a show for tourists, it's a way of life here. Just try resisting their infectious smiles and warm hospitality. From the moment you arrive, you're treated like family. Whether it's a heartfelt bula or a traditional lei greeting, the Fijian spirit of welcome is truly unmatched. The only danger in Fiji these days is overindulging at the all-you-can-eat resort buffets. Picture this, tables laden with tropical fruits, fresh seafood, and traditional Fijian dishes like kokoda, a delicious marinated fish salad. It's a feast for the senses, and it's hard to know where to start, or when to stop. Trust me folks, it's a real threat. But beyond the buffets, Fiji's landscapes tell a story of transformation. From its fiery volcanic past to its current status as a tropical paradise, this island nation is a living testament to resilience, adaptability, and the enduring beauty of nature. So next time you're sipping on a tropical cocktail by the beach, take a moment to soak it all in. The sunsets here are like paintings with hues of orange, pink, and purple blending seamlessly into the horizon. Take a moment to appreciate the fascinating journey of this incredible island nation. It's not just a destination, it's an experience that stays with you long after you've left. Vinika, that's thank you in Fijian, you're welcome. And as the Fijians would say, moch, goodbye, until we meet again.